What is up today, YouTube? So today we're doing a trick tip video. It's been a while since I've done one of these, and I just feel like I want to do this one. And I've done versions of this in the past, but I want to do it again, and this time a little bit more in depth. So today we're going to be doing trick tips on no complies. The way this video is going to be set up is I'm going to warm up with 5 no comply variations because I just finished an 11-hour shift and I need to warm up my hips. Once we're done with that, then we're going to go over some of the common misconceptions and like how I learned how to no comply as good as I can. And then we're going to actually get into how to do it properly and some tricks on how to make yours look clean and crispy. So join me along for this ride and let's warm up. All right, I'm pretty well warmed up. That was kind of a slam fest, which sucks because it was just basic flat ground tricks. But 11 hours of work do make you stiff, so got to take a couple slams to land a couple tricks. But now, no complies. So first off, what is a no comply? So a no comply is anytime you're going to do an ollie trick, except you're only going to use your back foot unless you're doing a different stance, and your front foot's going to foot plant. So what does that look like? Well, it looks like this. So there's many different foot positions for this. I'm going to show you the one the easiest to ride and perform this. I do recommend starting off slow though. So the ball of your foot on your front foot is going to cover up most of your bolts. Doesn't matter if you can see them or not. But the ball of your foot is on the edge of the board. Back foot is going to step so your toes are hanging off a little bit. And all I'm going to do is rotate my foot forward, lowering my heel to the ground, and tip my foot off. And then my back foot will cause that pressure to pop it. So one more time, standing on, lower and rotate. So the second part of a no comply is catching it with your knee. Now sometimes I catch it with my thigh, sometimes I catch it with my calf, but knee is the best. It will look the best, you'll get the highest pop out of it, you'll be able to level it out, you'll even be able to bone it out if you're flexible enough. So once you pop it up, you want your knee to catch in that pocket, but you want your leg to tweak out as much as possible. To accomplish that fairly easily, you gotta lower your hip down and actually drop your hip and bend your front knee so that you're like that. And while it looks funny, it works perfectly. You gotta be careful though. When you go to catch it with your knee, do not lower too much. You're lowering just enough to match the pop you made. So if your board pops up to here, you want to catch it there. You don't want to catch it lower than that because then you're going to knee your board. Do not knee it with your kneecap, use the side of your knee. And trust me, do enough of them, you'll entirely understand what I mean. Just drop that hip and it will work perfectly. Now, how did I learn how to do no complies? Well, I actually saw Mike V a bunch of times do flamingos, and I wanted to learn them so badly. I wanted to learn them from Old School Sundays years ago. And after a lot of bloody shins and a few weeks of work, I learned how to do flamingos. But I learned how to do them where they're tucked under my knee, not under my calves. And to me, personally, that is the proper way. That looks the best. So let's see if I can do one right now, quickly. First try. So, as you can see, I tucked it under my knee. No comply, same concept. We are going to do a few in slow motion now, trying to get the best ones I can do. Then we're going to talk about some common misconceptions, and then video's over. But let's get a couple. So let's clear up some misconceptions now. I've been asked over the years, is a boneless and no comply? And the answer simply is no. Both are foot plant tricks, but they are different tricks in themselves and done in different ways, just like judo plants, fast plants, backside boneless, all different tricks. Misconception number 2 Is it a trendy trick? The answer is simply no. Not many people do no complies. I personally do not know a single person who can do a no comply. A lot of people can do no comply 180s, the front side version, and you'll see that done all the time. But that is the difference, like a varial flip and a kick flip. Two different tricks, but in the same family. So no complies, no, they are not trendy. Misconception number 3, do you slide your back foot like kind of like an ollie to do the trick? And the answer is no. I don't know why Skate 3 put that in their animation, but a lot of people think that's how this trick is done. And like I said, it is done with the kneecap or the side of the knee. Misconception number 4, Black Ninja, Ninja Lifestyle. In his reviews, he calls them gay complies. So does this make you gay for doing one? Well, I've been married for years, and the answer is absolutely not. And while Steve has done a couple no comply variations, I have never seen him do a straight up no comply. So if you ever see this, Steve, I got a lot of things to say to you. But I hope you guys did enjoy this video, and as always, thank you for liking, commenting, and subscribing. Have a great day, and keep pushing forward.